In this video, I want to talk about two big off-field things that happened to two mega stars. Pat Mahomes, who's got his house robbed, and Travis Kelce, that is. Actually, three people. And Tyreek Hill, who's complaining about something that he shouldn't be complaining about. So I want to deep dive into this, or talk about it anyway, and get your feedback on this. Drop a comment below. If you're new to this channel, smash, tap, and slap it. If you guys want the latest breaking news on your favorite NFL players, fantasy football news, everything you need to stay on top of fantasy and NFL news right here on the channel. Hit the thumbs up, turn on the bell as I break news here. Now, I kind of waited to release this. It came out a day or two ago. But the first thing I want to talk about here is Pat Mahomes, okay? His house got robbed, and so did Travis Kelce's. It happened on October 6th. Now, there's no indication whether or not, they were in the home when Kelce's house got robbed. It was around midnight. I would assume they're home. Now, apparently, just recent comments are saying that he said he's disappointed and frustrated in regards to what happened, and hopes it doesn't happen to anybody else. So his house got robbed. There's also no indication in regards to anything being taken from the house. Ongoing investigation continues. Now, he has a mansion out in Missouri, and they targeted his house for some reason. I don't even know, is there a way to find out where these guys live? I don't know, but that's pretty creepy. The fact that whoever did it probably knew it was his house, targeted it, and hit it at midnight. Very terrible. I'm glad nothing happened to Mahomes and his family, but just very unfortunate to hear to get, have it robbed. I'm assuming you got a good security system. And if the investigation is going, I hope you got the perpetrators on video. And now also Kelce's house was robbed, I think 48 hours after that. And we're talking like early October, October 6th, October 8th, something like that. He has a mansion nearby, apparently. His house gets robbed. And from what I hear, there's about $20,000 worth of cash that was taken from that. And again, ongoing investigation. Now, again, you guys should have some sort of security. It's so weird when you hear celebrities get robbed or celebrities with DUIs and stuff like that. You would think that they'd up their security, have a couple guard dogs, maybe even if you're pulling in, 10, 20, 30, 40 million a year, maybe be in a gated community or have a gated house with an ongoing security guard. What does it cost to get a security guard? I don't know what it would cost. Let's say 20, 30 bucks an hour. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Wouldn't you think that if you made that much money, wouldn't you have kind of a security guard on standby or a gate up front and with higher camera stuff? I don't know, man. It's just weird that his house got robbed. So anyway, that's what happened there. And again, recent comments from Mahomes stating that he is frustrated, disappointed, all that stuff, and doesn't wish this upon anybody. Okay, and I get it. Nobody wants their house robbed. And then Kelce, again, as the time it's recording, has not commented on the burglary of his house as well. Okay, now I also want to talk about Tyreek Hill. Now, I'm wearing a Dolphins hat. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a Dolphins fan in any way, shape, or form. I just like the hat. I like the colors. I like Florida. So that's kind of why I got the hat. But I do want to talk about Tyreek Hill. Now, you guys remember the alleged, well, it wasn't even alleged. It was an arrest. It was a detainment, a potential arrest. Apparently, allegedly speeding and not wearing a seatbelt. Tyreek Hill was pulled over, failed to comply to roll down his window, and just gave the cops a hard time. Now, the cops were stubborn as well, a little bit, or a little egotistical, but I kind of understand their perspective when they pulled him over. They're like, okay, this guy is breaking the law, whatever he was doing, and they asked him to come out. He's just rolling up his window. Now, that could be dangerous for them. They don't know whether he was concealing anything that could harm them. So they forcibly, said, get out of the car, forced him to the ground, and handcuffed him, put him to the side, and basically manhandled the guy. Now, apparently he's got a torn ligament or an aggravated ligament in his finger, his hand, something like that. And from what I hear, again, I don't want to quote this exactly how he did, but he said that because of that incident, it's aggravated him. Now, for fantasy football in reality, Tyreek Hill has been having a terrible year, absolutely terrible year. And a part of that is Tua being hurt for sure, but his lack of performance, he's just making excuses. I think it's BS, man. This is back in September. You've got the best trainers, the best doctors. You should be all right, dude. Don't blame the cops. You should have just complied. If a cop were to pull me over, like I'm in a car right now, I'd be like, yes, officer, can I help you? Or yes, officer, I was doing this, whatever. I would comply with the officer. I would not roll up my window, ignore the officer, especially if I have tinted windows. I would comply and not escalate the situation. You want to de-escalate the situation. And he did not do that. And then he blamed the cops. And again, the cops were a little bit they were forcing him a lot. They were a little aggressive, but some of that was understandable. He should have just complied and none of that would have happened, right? So I'm done with Tyreek's excuse. I'm done with his lies saying that because of that, it's aggravated him and made it worse, yada, yada, whatever he's saying, that it's the cop's fault because they handcuffed him, it's hurting his wrist, or it made it worse. Or that's BS, man. You've been sucking this year. Your quarterback situation sucks. Tua's been crazy as well, diving in, making, head first type tackles on opposing offenses. It's been crazy. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I was kind of in the news there. I wanted to make a video about it with Pat Mahomes getting robbed and Kelsey getting robbed, and just creepy that people know where they live. And then Tyreek making up lies and saying that the police, this is back in September. We're in November, dude, like mid-November. You're telling me that a cop handcuffing you back in September is still aggravating your wrist? Come on, man. Let's be honest here. And I don't like the guy. He's a bit of a liar and a bit of a cheat. Anyone that has that many relationships or has that many baby mamas has no integrity, in my opinion. I'm not really a fan of his character and his person, but that's not here nor there. So let me know what you guys think. More importantly, Tyreek Hill, is he lying? Pat Mahomes, you kind of feel bad for him that he was robbed. Kelsey lost about $20K, which is like equivalent to you and I losing like 10 cents. So anyway, maybe even less. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Kelsey, Mahomes robbed. NFL news there for you, and I'll keep you up to date. I'll do more of these videos. Let me know if you like them, my commentary, my reaction, my videos. I'm going to do more of these for you guys to get you through your day, whether you're sitting on the toilet, in the shower, wherever you are. We're going to have some fun together. Turn on the bell, subscribe, and have yourself an outstanding day. Tyreek Hill's a liar, and poor Pat Mahomes. Let me know your thoughts. Appreciate it. Wherever.